World setting. This story takes place in the same modern-day alternate universe where vampires and lycans live among humans without them knowing. Since the last time humans knew about them, they nearly wiped them out when they started making weapons. So the same setting as Season 1, but 23 years in the future. This focused more on the lycan community at large. In this point of view, we're getting to see more of the class system within them. Look how there's blue bloods and there's common lycan along with mantis lycans. That class 2 and 3 are closer to the original form. Class 2 looking like furries, head of a wolf, body of a man or woman but with fur. And class 3 are full-blown wolves. Mantis lycans are the product of two female lycans, and if they're not satisfied by their mates, they will kill them during the blood moon. We get a big example of that in the season 2, and it's bloody, and yeah, it's pretty graphic on what these cats do, or in this case, wolves do, when they're not satisfied during sex. They also have a monarchy, with the lord being the head lycan and the oldest living one, along with chiefs who are under the lords. Another thing about this point of view is there's not fans of hybrids, as we see with one of our main characters, Li Hao. Along with, they have segregacy. They prefer them being lycans and lycans couples, but are more tolerant of lycans and human couples, and downright hate lycans and vampire couples, like their reaction to Li's parent in season 1. The community of lycans were not happy when Li Hao's parents got together in season 1. They would have preferred Hayako to be with another lycan or human than a vampire. That's why there's a lot of people not liking his son because of his heritage, which is pretty messed up. How they treat him, but I digress. People will be people, sadly enough. But anywho, warning, spoilers ahead. If you're not a fan of spoilers, I recommend you go to the part of the video where it says in the spoilers, see the likes and dislikes of the manga and its ratings. If you're okay with spoilers, please continue. Big plot points, part 1. Li Hao almost walks in on his parents having sex. He did some bonding time between them and kisses his birthing dad on the cheek. After his dads quickly get dressed because they hear their son coming in, he talks to them, they spend time together. He gives his dad a big hug and kisses him on the cheek, so him and his vampire dad are using his birthing dad as a sandwich. It's so cute. I got cavity, the cuteness of them bonding together. Anywho, when he gets to class, he's talking with a friend. You see this girl, she has glasses and brown hair. She makes an appearance all throughout season 2. This is where he's introduced to Seo Hayu. He is staring at him intensely after class. After class, they have a little meet and greet, and he can't keep his eyes off our boy. After the meet and greet, they go to a bar. Li Hao gets drunk, and Seo takes him home. We get a flashback hinting at the two knowing each other since they were young, which Lee sadly does not remember anything because he tried to help Seo escape a very violent situation. They got away, but they fell off a cliff, and Lee's memory got erased from a hit to the head when he was trying to protect Seo. So that's how he got amnesia. And that Seo's had a bit of a crush on him. Ever since they were little, from that flashback in their interaction, Seo's had a thing for Lee, and is really, really, truly does love him. Anywho, next day we see Seo giving money to his adopted younger brother, who Seo's betrothed and he does not know about. And at this time, he's thinking his brother's the female and not male. When his family adopted him, they said that their son was a female like him, since Seo's memory had been altered to make him think he was male. So anything that is female related, he just thinks it's his younger brother, when in reality, it is him. But the family is playing this off as this until they're ready to announce that their son's actually male and he's supposed to mate Seo. But at this time, he does not know any of this. We see him working at the pool, scrubbing up things like that, and when he's about to go home, he runs into Lee. Lee and him run into each other, and unknowns the Seo, he's releasing all pheromones, but he's thinking it's his brother's scent stuck to his clothes. Since right now he thinks his stepbrother is the female, he thought when he hugged him, he got some of his pheromones, when it's actually Seo's pheromones. So the two go inside the building, get stuck, and they have some fun. Because Lee thinks Seo's in starting heat, so we want to help him out, so they have some steamy fun in the supply closet. The two of them get together. Afterwards, they're on and off, sexually speaking.